does it always seem like I start off my stream by drinking something like some coffee or a soda or something? Soda. Sound like I'm from like Wisconsin, Tennessee for crying out loud. By way of Orlando. Apparently, people tell me all the time that you cannot be a Southerner and be from Orlando, and I'm like, I'm from farther south than you are, so boom, say that. So, anywho, I'm gonna play some Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and let's see. I'm gonna just kind of continue to play through. The funny part is that I'm not. Oh, I'm not using my green screen today. I didn't want to. I just didn't want to set it up. I'm lazy. It's only just after 8 o'clock here in the great state of Tennessee, and as I was watching the other stream that I did, it was kind of odd because I kind of felt like, I'm not talking a lot, but this kind of game, there's just a lot of things you're not talking while you're doing cutscenes and you're fighting and all that kind of stuff. So if anybody ever jumps on the chat, I'll try to chat back and forth to them, that kind of thing. So, and I can't turn on Discord. I tried to turn on Discord a couple days ago, and man, it just because just to kind of go back over it, I'm playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order on my Xbox. I'm pointing over here, it's my Xbox over there, and at this point, I still have not, as of yet, have figured out how to run that through the whole system so I can hear the sound and everything. There are ways that I've worked it where I can see the on the screen here on the OBS. I can see the screen, but I can't hear the sound, and I can't figure out how to get it to where it needs to go to. So the only option for right now, and people say it's easy to get that fixed, but for right now, is I'm streaming it through the Xbox thing on my PC, and then picking up that stream. So I'm streaming it and then streaming it again. That's why sometimes it gets jumpy or whatever. So, but with my new video card, I did not have that problem the other day, and it seemed to work pretty good. So I'm hoping to get the other. I'm hoping to figure out some options because I like playing stuff on the console. I know that I can play some games and get them on the PC and still be able to use a controller because I'm kind of a controller guy. I don't like using a keyboard and mouse or anything like that. I know that's not the way of the true gamer, but I just like playing these games, and I like the simplicity of a controller, not this having to do a lot of keystrokes and all that kind of stuff and click this. I know that after a while you get used to that. I was playing something the other day, seemed fairly a Warframe. It seemed kind of easy, but it was a lot easier with my controller. So we're going to go ahead and continue the journey, I think. It should go from the last place. Last time I did this, it didn't quite go like I wanted to. I'm like, huh. It went back to like my old game that I had already finished. But we're going to continue. Hopefully it continues right from where I stopped before. Should be on the planet Dathomir, which is where Maul is from. Darth Maul and Savage Opress, the Night Brothers, Night Sisters, Mother Towson, all kinds of Asajj Ventress probably is from here, obviously too, because since she's one of them witches. So, anywho, let's see what happens here. Taking time to load. Yep, on the planet Dathomir. Now this is my first time through. I mean, not I've been through this game before, but my first time to this planet, playing this time through. And there's a lot of things that I gotta fight through that are a lot harder at this particular point in the game because I don't have all the abilities and all that kind of stuff. The reason why I'm here right now is I'm kind of out of order. If I were to go back inside the Mantis here, which I will, you could see that if I go to my holotable, which tells me where my current mission is.
So
It
next,
says
let's go to...
Zepho, but the reason why I want to come over here to Dathomir is because I want to get my double-bladed lightsaber, and the double-bladed lightsaber helps a ton. Oh, they're asking me to talk to them.
Later, Cal. Please.
Oh, in other words, screw you.
I'm busy. I gotta figure out what to cook next.
Okay. They didn't want to say anything. When that clicks, so they usually go for it. So anyways, so the double-bladed lightsaber comes in quite handy. Getting it early as you can is a good thing, but it's hard to fight through them early in the game like this.
Well, good thing we weren't standing there.
All right.
What is
And
that
later,
thing? Count on him being friendly.
later in the game, it'll be easier to do things, to climb, do anything, because you get upgrades and things like that. But I'm going to try to stay out of the way of some of these things here. But I am going to try to. There are some things I'm going to do, which I'm going to have to fight through. Every time. You always scan, always. When BD1 makes a noise or whatever, just know that there's a reason why he's doing it. See here, I'm gonna have to... Okay. That thing would not let me jump up there for some reason. I'm gonna run. Run away. I didn't get close enough to it. Gotta get away from those guys because they blow up and they hurt you. Alright, and inside of in here, like right now, I can run and jump on walls now, but there are dirty bad nasties in here too. See? I can't really do anything with them at this particular point. I can. It's a lot easier to kill them later. Later, I'll be able to force pull them, and man, you just kill them easy peasy. Yeah, there's one dead. Nope, I don't want to jump on that side. It's right there. Just in case I went. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna scan that when I can.
You seem happy.
I wanted to scan it, but it wouldn't let me. Come on. Come on. Oh, it shot some green shit at me. Jump. Okay. Alright, now there's a place I can climb right there. And I'm gonna scan this now because it wouldn't let me scan it a minute ago. Every time you scan things, the your skill level goes up. And that's a Bane back spider. What that is, don't care. There's things in here that I can't get into right now. That'll be later. I can't even jump up there. When I can double jump, I get a little farther, but I can't double jump at this point. I just wanted to get in here and kill as much of this as I possibly can. Here's a cool part. Watch me see if I can do this. Jump on him pretty quick. Ah, see, I got that skill point. It's good. I wanted him dead anyways. There's a big animal down there. I am not gonna go after that guy. I'm gonna try to get past him in a minute. But I wanted to kill these guys up over here. If I can do it without resting, you know, they won't.
I'll check it out.
seeing those later. Okay, there's that dirty bad nasty. We're gonna wait for him to go. He's not gonna see me up here at this point. I'm gonna wait for him to go. Because I cannot beat, I mean, I might be able to beat him, but it hurt me pretty bad. I'd have to use my stems down in the corner down there. You'll see it says 2. Actually, you can't see that because my picture is in a way. Maybe I can do this about that. Down in the corner over here. Got 2 stems. Eventually, I'll get upgrades and things where, I mean, at the end of the game I can have 7 or 8 of them in there, which is awesome because they come in handy. Okay, I'm waiting for him to just scoot on by, and then I'm gonna jump down here. There's another spider down here, so I gotta be careful. Go ahead and out of that way. Okay. Now there is a way to go around where I want to go up there, and I'm going to do that. But I first want to I want to get rid of any of the spiders and such that are in here that are going to cause me a problem if I go running around here. I know some will come up right here. Come on, just one at a time. Gotta jump, get out of the way. Took a little bit of a hit there. Get out of the way. So those guys are, and see that helps early in the game. That helps to have a lot of the those things out of the way. So all I'm doing now is making sure I don't cause any commotion here. I don't want that big, dirty, bad, nasty guy to see me up there. I'm gonna jump up here and climb. And then I gotta get up the top, and there's gonna be more spiders, and I'm gonna get hit. Gotta get up here. That's where I gotta go to get my double-bladed lightsaber. Watch, there are gonna be some right up the top up here. I'm gonna creep up over the top, and it's gonna be like bad news bears. I can also go back to my ship right here, which is awesome if I wanted to. Let's see, who am I gonna do? Now, when the game progresses a little bit, I'd just grab that from here and pull it right into my lightsaber dead. Of course, I can't do that now. What I'm gonna have to do is try to isolate these guys. I don't mind one of them coming at me, but 2 of them at a time makes it a little more difficult. See, I'm just trying to get to that edge of, that place where they move. I'm gonna have to take a beat a little bit here. I'm gonna activate it there. Come on. Nope. Doesn't matter if I fall off, it's not that big a deal. What I'm doing is I'm slowing them down. Now this is a place that I can go in and I can cut this, and this is a shortcut. Right down there is where I came up, right over there. Instead of having to climb that little thing and go over there, now I can just go to the rope. But I gotta avoid dirty, bad, nasty for right now. Okay. Now, I think there's some crap over here too, but let me go see if there's any. Nope, nothing over here. Actually, there is something right there I want to go ahead and get. Might as well get from this direction while I'm here. There's a spider over there, but it's not a place where it's
Come back here. What's that, BD-1?
sense echo in here too. I can run and get. Gotta do this little wall thing, sideways wall thing. Here we go. And I think there's a dirty bad spider in here too. There will be. Yeah, we gotta go ahead and jump down there. I don't know. Sense echo. Oh, there you go.
Night sister, practicing her craft.
Alright. So that's a couple things knocked out. That's more skill points and such that I can't do anything right there right now because I can't get into that. I don't want to be over there yet. I mean, I can, but it gets me back over to the same place. But I'm going to go ahead and just... The hard part's coming up. Because I'm going to go in this castle area. Let me see if this thing lets me go just a second. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and scan that. More skill points.
A warning?
Yeah. Later I'll be able to come in here. I wanted to come over here. See how that thing's glowing red? Later it'll be glowing blue because I'll be able to force push it and use it for my benefit. But for right now I can't get to it, so it doesn't even let me do anything. And here's another thing. That little thing earlier in the game that got damaged, the scomp link. I can't.
Standing up to that bog rat? Pretty brave.
Yeah. I can't do anything until I get the scomp link repaired, which I can't even get to it till later on in the game. So because of my inability to, because I'm gaining force powers as I go. And now in here, this is going into Dirty Bad Nasty Land, and this is in a minute I'm gonna have some Night Brothers that are gonna be chasing after me, and that's the only way I'm gonna get to my lightsaber is I'm gonna have to fight through some of these guys. And I always want to follow what BD1 does.
Looks like the Zeppo were here. Strange. This place seems abandoned, but...
You trespass, Jedi.
You must be a Night Sister. I had heard you were all dead.
Not all. Dothamir is forbidden to you. Leave at once.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that, but perhaps we could help each other. You see, Easy. I'm not your enemy.
Your actions say otherwise.
Wait, hold on. I'm not here to...
Now I'm not to run. Run.
Brothers, an intruder!
Okay. Always better to get him isolated.
After the outsider!
And this thing, I can... There's a spot right in here.
To camp.
Too many Nidax on the trail.
Move in!
Okay, I got him. I'm gonna go ahead and scan him. I've already got some skill points. Whoa, hello. Let's get out of here. I forgot. As soon as I came in here, he turned on me. Get to this shadow right here is a good spot because it doesn't do anything.
Where is your skill?
It's right there. Alright. There's only 2 of them in here. And I don't think there's anything... I do wish there was one thing. I wish... Run over these pots and they break. It'd be nice if there's something inside the pots, but there's not. Okay, so here... There's a sense echo up there, and I might be able to get to it, but I'm going to try to... and there's a door right here which I cannot get into. You'll see, this is what happens when you're like, oh, door's locked.
That's not opening.
Yep. I want to see something, if this thing will let me do this at this point, but I don't know. Turn around. I might be able to get up there. Go ahead and get that. But not right at the wall. That's the thing with swinging and and jumping and sliding is that it doesn't take much at all to get out of whack. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna get there. Just gotta get in the right spot. Oops. Hey, buddy. Alright. Let's do that again. Let's get straight as I can here. Come on. Here we go. Swing. Nope. It just doesn't take much at all to get out of whack. Yes. Okay. Another sense echo. Let's get that knocked out.
The Night Sister survived. Something about her is familiar.
Okay, let's do that again. Oh, now this time we're gonna... Now later in the game I'll be able to force pull these things so I don't have to... Okay, now I gotta be careful here. Always when you see one of these meditation spots, take it. And I've got 2 skill points that I can use, so I'm gonna go ahead and... almost 3. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna need some of these things. Empowered slow. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Yeah, I know how to use it. I'm also gonna go survival skills, or let's see. Do that one. I'm gonna gain some another skill point pretty quick too, and so then I'll go over there and do the one right there, the survival skills. I need those. I always tend to do those last. I just rely on my 4 skills. All right, here comes the fun. I cannot get to that right now. I won't be able to get to that until I come back to the planet. That right there is a. It is a sense echo, just like I got a minute ago, but that one is like a force experience thing, so it actually gives you a lot more points and increases your maximum force. And now this is where I gotta be careful. Okay, come over here. I'm gonna have to do the pausey thing. There's gonna be a dude shooting arrows at me too. Gotta be careful of this guy, he's gonna shoot. I can block him just like if he shoots. Come on. Come on. Dude from above me shot. I don't want those though. The big nasty arrows. Little arrows are fine. Takes 2 to knock him down though. He's got a brother up on top too.
Right, true, brothers.
It's just easier to kill these guys from... Oh, come on. Dang it. I mean, I saw him doing it. Just didn't.
Move forward, brothers.
Oh, man. Alright. Let's see if I can get up here and get this dude.
More night, brothers.
I know. Scan this guy. And a skill point acquired. I'm going to go ahead and use that. I'm going to go
Thanks,
right
BD1.
back down here. I'm going to meditate and use that. Skill tree. Not resting. If I hit rest, it will respawn all night. Here we go. Maximum life increased. Maximum death, maybe. Alright, here we go. Let's get out of here. Let's go back up here. Now that door right there is where I actually need to go, but it will not let me through there right now. I gotta go through. I gotta go through all kinds of crap to get to where I need to go, and I've got to fight through more Night Brothers all along the way. And one of them, like right here, he is going to jump out and scare the bejesus out of me. I've got to try to.
An outsider! Nothing can worse.
Okay, got him. There's going to be another one jump out here in a second. What I want to do is I want to pause, I want to run, I want to slow hold him, kill him, and then over here there's going to be an archer around the corner here that I'm going to have to be careful of. That running. I almost got hit with that. When he goes red like that, that's his unstoppable. Let's see if I can get another one here. Come on, shoot at me again. Sometimes you do that, we won't shoot again. And then right around the corner, there's another one to my right. There's another one right there. Okay, got him. I got some horsepower, so I'm going to just slow this guy. Okay, he didn't get me, which is good.
Oh, okay.
What is it? New Mantis paint job. That's the thing with these crates, like in this game, opposed to Battlefront. You know, like the crates are what would give you all the, you could purchase, you know, like the what they call it, the loot, the stuff that you could actually purchase, and you'd have to get the stuff out of here to be able to, and so I feel like this game was kind of set up like that, because you get a bunch of useless stuff like these paint jobs. That's all they are is paint jobs, which is fine. I like that because I don't like the idea of having in-game currency that you have to buy to get stuff. This game I haven't had to buy a thing, and I finished it 3 times, you know. But ooh, somebody talking down below. So anyways, I enjoy the way the game works, and that these things are just like my lightsaber. I can make my lightsaber look different, but it doesn't make it any stronger. It is what it is. I mean, I like that idea. That way, you know, it's like I have what I need. Okay, go in here, go and get shot at. But I don't want that shooting right there. The big one I don't want. The big one hurts. Come on. Do it again. Do it again. Oh man. I was behind the wall when he aimed at me. Come on. Come on. You got to do something. It's the only way. I gotta get these guys dead somehow. He won't. He's trying to, but his brother moves inside. It's just harder to deal with in here. Oh, son of a gun coming. Lured me in. Come on. Give me some of that. Oh, they both shot at the same time. So got them both hurt halfway. But what I can't do is I can't get into that. I mean, I've got stems I can use to help me regain strength, but come on. Come on. Come on, you're taking me off.
I will avenge them all.
barely.
Stop cowering.
Got him. Okay. All right, now we can get. I need to get up to that thing right there, so I gotta run, jump, climb up, walk on this wall. They're just heaped up in a pile there, both of them. Well, not anymore. I feel like I'm getting close to where I'm gonna have to be here in a minute. Just gotta be careful, because it doesn't take long before next thing you know, you're dead. I don't know. Actually, well, no, that's the door going in. Don't jump down there. Okay. Oh God, I think there's a spider in here too. There is. And a dude. See, this dude, I'm gonna jump down and try to kill him first, and then I'll have to deal with this spider.
You will kill the Jedi.
Now! Okay, that hurt. I don't know what in the world. I'm not sure why I didn't freeze him like he did not. I X'd him. I hit him. X popped up on him for me to drop down on him. When you drop down on him, usually you'll kill him right off the bat. But for some reason, he automatically blocked me like right off the bat. Didn't even give me a chance. So I had to use a stem. So I'm down a stem, and I would like to get through this before I have to use another one. I'd like to get to my double-bladed lightsaber, and I feel like I'm close. I am. There's the door. I can open that door now. That's that door a minute ago that I couldn't open because it said closed from the other side. So now I've got it open. So I'm pretty close to the lightsaber. Now there's this dude over here. I'm not gonna even go talk to him right now. I'm gonna go straight down and get my lightsaber. I'll go talk to him in a second, but this is where the lightsaber is, right here. It just makes it easier when you're fighting big groups of people with the double-bladed lightsaber. You don't hurt them as much, but you've got more stuff. And when you're blocking blaster bolts and stuff like that, which you do a lot in this game, with the double-sided lightsaber, you can actually do a thing where it block, just hold the block down. All right, that's what I wanted. And then I am gonna go and yep, that's the good part about it. But when you're fighting just a single opponent, it is better to just use your single. I'm gonna go and talk to him.
A fellow wanderer. I see you met the resident Night Sister, but unlike most, you're alive. Well, lightsaber? No, don't hide it. That would explain your survival.
Who are you?
No one to fear. Just a traveler, studying the nature of extinct cultures and dead philosophies.
You study the Night Sisters?
I study many things. But yes, that Night Sister, oh, she was only a child. when the war came to this world. She had to watch her whole family perish.
What do you know about those ruins?
Oh, ancient beyond belief. The Night Sister and her warrior kin were seduced by the power that lurks within. Avoid the ruin, or suffer the same fate.
So basically what he's telling me there is avoid the ruin, okay? Now there's databank entries that you can get, and I've actually picked up in this chapter number 3. I don't have number 1 and 2 because I'm way ahead of myself. Not way ahead, but just slightly ahead. So, yeah. But he is telling me to stay away from that. There's no way I can even get to it right now. Okay, I can't double jump. I can't get all that stuff. So all I have is this, and I can talk to him a little bit more.
How long have you been here?
Long enough. This world provided a sanctum when I was in need, shelter when I was weak, and enlightenment when I was lost in the dark.
Right. How do you know so much about the Night Sister?
Observation. I've seen many things since coming here.
What does that mean?
Must it mean something? Too many great minds have gone astray in pursuit of order.
I gotta get going.
Take care on your journey, traveler.
Alright. Now I think the other thing too, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because I don't want to, everything else that's in here can be bad news, but I'm going to go, I got a shortcut now and go. This is that door that was open earlier. I didn't reset anything, I've only used one stem, that's good. But I am going to go ahead and save right here. Only because that way I know I've passed all that other stuff. And I'm almost getting back up to skill tree stuff. Or another points on the skill tree so I can... Alright. Alright, here's... These things can be kind of tricky sometimes. And these guys won't be here. Now, later on they will be, because I guarantee you I will have to refurbish my health. That's the one thing about this game is your health never comes back unless you use a stem or unless you rest. When you rest, all of your enemies come back. So that's really all I wanted to do in there. And then we'll go on to Zepho. I can run, I guess. I'm just taking my time. Yeehaw! Now I can come back in here and make sure that they're not wanting to tell me something. Nope, nope. Alright. Now we'll go to Zepho.
Let's plot a course.
You know, my piloting hasn't been this good since I graduated first in my class at the Lateron Space Academy.
I wasn't aware Lateron had an academy.
Yeah, it was new, back in the day. You probably don't get around that area much.
So what did you train on?
Name it. Fighters, freighters, short range, long range, whatever. I flew circles around everybody.
You flew freighters in circles.
Yeah, it's all they really allowed me to do. I was so good, though. You should have seen me.
Didn't pick up any plants here, did I?
I find seeds for
Nope.
grease.
Just a little side thing. You can, when you scan things, you can pick up stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and I picked up some stuff to customize my lightsaber. I think I'm gonna go ahead and look at it here. I like the way that the end on the hilt on the lightsaber goes, but there's other stuff like the emitter. I can see. Yeah, I don't like that. I like that the emitter on the and I got a different switch, I think. Oh, Magus. That just changes. Ooh, I like that. let's see, what about sleeve? Ooh, I like that. And material, all I have is alloy metal. Eventually, I like, there's a gold one I like, and there's also a kind of a greenish color one I like too, but it's kind of a thing that people do, like in this game, they talk about their different things that they like to, the way they like to make their lightsabers. All I'm doing is resting right here because I rested inside of Dathomir. I don't want, for some reason, for it to go back to that point to rest. And now it's calling me to the front, which means that I'm like, I gotta go grab some seat. He'll tell me, grab some seat, kid.
Look at a storm brewing down there. This might not be the best time to land.
Something strange. Those winds are interfering with our comms.
Hey, Cordova mentioned something about peace in the eye of the storm. Well, I can just make out a settlement in the middle of it.
Then we have to get there.
Copy that. Couple bumps ain't gonna kill you, kid. Unless the wind picks up. Can you tell that bucket of balls to keep his opinion to himself?
I'm sure everything's under control.
Because it's under control, it's just a little tricky.
And I'll come back to all
hold
these
on,
plans
hold on.
multiple times. You can keep going back to them as much as you want. Actually,
Huh. Perfect landing. Easy money, baby.
But I'm still getting a lot of interference on the comms. It's gonna take me a minute to get them back up.
I'll search for signs of Cordova in the meantime.
Good. I'll be in touch once I crack this. Cal, over here.
I gotta do
You
some
did
talking.
good work on Bogano. The more information we gather on Cordova and the Zepho, the closer we'll get to stopping the Empire.
I've heard of ancient cultures, but don't know much about them.
I only knew that Cordova was obsessed with the Zepho, believing their teachings to be important. I, too, was intrigued by the mysteries of our galaxy. You better get moving. There's a lot to learn here. Good luck.
I can see you two have been through a lot. It's not easy.
No, it's not. But I think of those who believed in me at one point. If I give up on myself, then I give up on them. I'm sure you have a few of those.
Prof, a friend on Braca. He sacrificed himself so I could live.
He believed in you. A lot of people depend on you, even if they don't know it yet. Keep going, Cal. For Prof. For everyone.
BD-1's a helpful droid.
He does seem to be warming up to you.
Cordova must have really liked droids. He decided to leave such important information with BD-1.
I only assume he chose BD-1 because he needed some sort of ability to store encrypted information. These exploration droids are good tools for that sort of thing. But I'm sure he's more than that. Please, I'm trying to collect my thoughts.
Go see if, oh, I think what's his name's outside. Grease. Talking to his ship.
Good work. Oh, we did it. We did it. I hope you're not hurt. What are you looking at?
Who are you talking to?
Just my ship, the Manus. Good name, right? Intimidating. Oh, what do you know? You probably never even flown a ship. Maybe I'll teach you one day when you're done with your Jedi stuff. I'll even give you a discount.
It's dangerous being on the run, huh?
You're telling me. You lose someone?
His name was Prof. Traded his life for mine.
Sounds like a tough, strong guy. Not far from myself.
He was. Since the day I stepped foot on Braca, he watched over me. Never complained.
Never complain? On that trash heap?
I just hope he didn't do it for nothing.
They never do, kid. They never do.
Nice landing, Grease.
Me? Oh, yeah. Not a problem. It's easy for a skilled pilot like myself, especially when flying a ship like this. This baby was a steal. Well, I mean, I didn't steal it. I bought it. Well, I sort of, almost. I mean, I took out a small loan. Big loan, actually. No, it's fine. Look, we're all fine. Don't worry about it. Don't you have Jedi stuff to do? Get to it, kid.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm great. Just enjoying some peace and quiet.
One of the things I've learned is that until it doesn't let you press the button to make it talk to them, you just keep going. Okay, and I think that's where I'm going to stop for right now. I'll come back later, but so that's where I'm at. I'm on the planet of Zepho. It's a mountainous planet. The Empire is here, and I'm going to be fighting through some of those guys. But I want to go ahead and just call it a session for now. So, anyways, for one person that might join me, great. Glad you could be here. I'll play some more.